Weapons hot and one-liners at the ready, recruits. This ain't just some summer blockbuster vacation. This is the real deal. You've been chosen as part of an elite task force for the month of action. Now when those bullets start to fly and everything around you is up in flames, don't you lose your nerve. Remember who you are. You're the toughest, craziest, most resourceful sons of bitches to ever lace them up. We don't wait for backup and we damn sure don't retreat. Now strap your asses in and get ready for the drop. Oh, and one more thing. Before you pull that trigger, tell them John Mortis sent you.
Murdoch. I'm coming to get you.
Remember, Sally, when I promised to kill you last? I lied.
Get off my plane.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
John, I'm not gonna shoot you between the eyes. Shoot you between the balls.
The disease. And I'm the cure.
I'm gonna take you to the bank, Senator Trent.
There can be only one.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Yippee-ki-yay. I'm going to kill them all, sir.
Nate, by the hair of our asses.
I don't know how we pulled this off.
Dude, it's the last day.
Yeah.
The last day of July, but we got Arnold in.
I didn't think it was going to happen. I got really stuff.
You got to stay up on this stuff, man.
Really
someone
do.
to double check me. I mean, I got so much on my plate this month.
You had a lot going on.
Like that.
I get it.
It's a ton. It's a ton. But, oh, God. Okay. Well, welcome back once again to Give Me Back My Action Movies. Month of Action.
Yeah!
I didn't have even this extra day in the budget for Eagly. I'm already tapping into 2026's budget.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Because he was done. You know, I have to tell him exactly how much it is. This is like a callback for Hollywood. Hey, we got some reshoots. We got some other things we need to do.
Really, if anything, we're going to invest this money into a Planet Hollywood 2.
We should do it.
Yeah.
I think we should do it. That's it. I am one of your hosts, Charlie. With me, as always, is Nate. Say hello to the people. Eight. Say hello to the people.
It's not
Nate.
my name. Hey, that's not my name. Hey.
That's not my name.
Oh, they call me 8.
Is this what happens when we record video by ourselves?
I think so.
Don't know what to do.
Oh, no.
Anna hates us right now because she edits all of this stuff for us. Say hello to the people, Nate.
Hello there.
He's back.
Oh, yes, I am.
And so, as you heard, Nate dropped a little nugget that gave me the thought of what Arnold movie to cover, because we've covered a lot of Arnold movies.
We really have.
I think
there's
we've
still
hit the big ones.
A good chunk to hit, but yeah, I think at this point we've hit almost all the big ones except for Terminator 1.
First Terminator, and
Barron's covered. So go over there and listen to them.
Yeah, at this point, everyone else is done with Month of Action except for us that started it.
That'll be $5 for the mention, Dustin.
That's right. Yeah, this is all extra.
Mm-hmm.
I got to pay
anything at this point. Yeah,
for this episode,
we got to really make sure that the Eagle feed is fed.
I got to get that back in the budget, man, somehow. So, but yeah, but I realized we haven't done what I think truly is an underrated Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Yeah,
and it's sandwiched in between Commando and Predator. So It's kind of the forgotten child.
It really is. We'll call it the bastard child of Arnold's filmography, but we're doing Raw Deal from 1986. Also, I watched 5 trailers, finding the trailer for this. And while I can't say they all suck because they do what they're going to do, but they suck for podcasting. One is for the 4K release from Studio Canal. One is, I swear, is a fan trailer that they still don't know how to do movie trailer guy. So I found the TV spot that actually used movie trailer guy. So we got a 30-second
Nice.
trailer. So we're going to hit Raw Deal, the trailer.
Be warned. Be ready. Beware. Schwarzenegger got a raw deal, and now he means business.
This must be what they mean by poetic justice.
Raw Deal. Rated R. Starts Friday, June 6th at theaters everywhere.
Short, simple, and pretty much what we did to Arnold. Arnold got a raw deal.
Even the trailer guy knew that he got a raw deal.
He got a real bad raw deal in this one. So we're fixing it. We're fixing it, Arnold. Please stop emailing.
Forgive us.
We got it handled. I told you. I let everyone know it was a super secret episode, just trying to make it really, really special. So,
It's really fun to be only 2 people that know of the Secret Super episode as well.
3 of us knew.
Oh.
So my art guy, Joel at B Movie Brain, is the only other person that knew we were doing this. So he would have
good job to
artwork ready
all of
for
us. And if it would have leaked, we would have known.
Exactly. We would have known exactly who
We would have known who the rat is.
Yeah, Joel. That's exactly what it would have been.
And your new name would have been
no.
Joel the Rat.
Joel the Rat. So, but yeah, I wanted artwork because he's done a piece of art for every episode we've done for B Action and Give Me Back. So I couldn't leave him out of the secret one. So he's been into the fold already. One of us. So Nate, let's do our usuals. Let's get into our histories. What's your history with Raw Deal?
So like you said, this was like kind of the forgotten one. And same thing, like as a kid, I never saw this. I think the first time I watched it, if I remember correctly, is when I had my first apartment. And, just kind of some of those nights where you're by yourself, just digging through movies to watch. And it was like, you know what? I haven't seen Raw Deal yet. I think it was on Netflix or something, streaming. I was like, let's check this out. And was pleasantly surprised by it. Like, it was just one of those like, oh, shit, how's this one not been in my lexicon of knowledge with Arnold? So, yeah. And then it's been a hot minute since I've seen it as well. But when we were discussing Raw Deal, I was like, hell yeah, that movie deserves a little bit of attention and love. So
yeah,
it was a no-brainer.
Yeah, it was a toss-up for me whenever I threw this out there. Was either this or Red Heat, which is the other,
which I still haven't seen.
And that one's way more Arnold-y.
I don't like that Belushi. It's the
wrong
Belushi.
Like but he is good in that one, and I do like him.
That
in that
Belushi was he was literally 5 minutes from my house not too long to have pizza, and I guess he's doing some sort of weed growing business here in Ohio.
Oh, of course, he's doing something with weed.
That's I wish I could have just been like, you wrong Belushi in Red Heat.
Wrong Belushi. But Red Heat felt Arnold-y, and I was like, you know what? Raw Deal is kind of like the least Arnold-y. If we're going to call it a word. Yeah.
Like the way that I feel about it, what if someone watched a Marty Scorsese movie and then decided to make it with Arnold?
Yeah, honestly, it's right there. So like my history and the reason I picked this is I've seen this movie quite a few times. Dad, as I've said on this show a lot, he was a huge Arnold fan. Like that was his go-to action movies. So Raw Deal's always been in the house. We had our little VHS cabinet thing, and we could, I'd look through them, and I always saw this cover of Raw Deal.
So did you have one of those like VHS things that like, you pull out? We didn't have that.
So we had 2 of the drawers that sat on top, but we had the one that you open up and it had 2 doors on it, and you had VHSs in the doors and inside the cabinet.
Okay.
So there was the Arnold side of all the Arnold movies Dad had bought.
This is all the Arnold, son. One day this will go to you.
Yeah, one day this will all be yours. So, and it had Raw Deal, and I always loved that cover. It looked cool. It's just Arnold, black,
Right? Yeah.
He's holding the gun up, and finally was able to watch it with Dad. And as a kid, this wasn't one I went to a whole lot. It didn't feel like an Arnold movie. It wasn't Predator, it wasn't Total Recall or anything like that, But later on in my 20s and 30s and even more now, I've started watching it more, going, this is actually a really good, gritty, not your action blockbuster superstar kind of thing.
I think it's his darker movie, you
It
know, because it
is.
does have a serious tone to it.
It has a lot
Pretty
of
much throughout.
yeah, it has
It's got
a-
some humor, but it's not. It's peppered in. Like it's nothing like in your face. It's very much like this is a crime world.
yeah, and the humor's mostly him fucking with Robert Davi the entire
Yeah.
movie and just cracking jokes on him. But you know, you got the dad from Christmas Story in this as Frank, or was
I
it
didn't
Frank?
put two and
Was
two
that
together
Henry?
there.
What was his name in this?
I don't remember now, but oh my god, that's him, huh?
Yeah, that's my phone's locked up. I don't know why my phone's locked up. All technology sucks right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, the dad from Christmas Story is Harry. That's what his name is, Harry. Because he always Harry, just he can't say Harry.
Harry, I didn't know it was you.
Harry, what's you doing? But and this took me a few viewings to even figure out what the fuck happened, because it has such a cold open with this witness protection guy. And
Blood, squibs, and bullets.
oh, dude, this movie starts hard twice, and I'm down for it. Is this mob hit on an informant? I didn't realize the first few times that was Harry crying over his son. That's his son laying there.
It took me this watch to realize, like, oh, okay, that's why he's kind of invested. His son was one of the people involved with this.
Yeah, working for the FBI or whatever it was. So that now made a whole lot more sense. Even though I knew someone died and he was upset about it, I never put it together that it was part of that raid, the hit. And dude, that hit's brutal. He's like, you want to witness something? Witness this. And he's holding the guy's head to a mirror and shoots him through the back of the head, and the bullet goes through and hits him in the eye in the mirror. And I was like,
yeah, it's awesome.
It
is brutal.
Like, I've seen some violent shit, but that's cold as fuck.
Yeah, witness this, and just pulls that trigger.
Witness me.
Oh yeah. wait.
Not like that. Not like that.
The cops that are in this cabin, because they're in like the middle of nowhere with this, Italian informant. They have revolvers. They basically just have 6-shooter like 38s. While the mob has all these like assault rifles and shotguns. It's just like the last guy protecting the informant, like he's a nothing. Like it was like, how'd you even get on the force?
I don't want to pick too much at this movie because I love it, but dude, I couldn't help but notice that almost no one in this movie knows how to shoot a fucking gun. Like,
oh no, there's moments where guys have the high ground on Arnold, and by all means, they should be able to defeat him.
The high ground has no meaning, but I've seen guys with their revolvers like 6 inches from their face, and just shooting like this.
Yep.
And, like other guys that just. Also, Arnold doesn't have to aim. He's got auto.
He's got the RoboCop vision that comes through, and it just auto locks on.
Yeah, auto lock, and he shoots out of a windshield up and kits everyone first try.
While the guys that are up, I'm like, you could get him. Like he's right there.
It's called a kill box. He's
in
exactly
the vehicle
where you want to be.
Yeah.
But no, this opening with this hit is just so fucking brutal and so quick. You don't really know what it is. Then this movie just light speeds to a car chase of Jeep chasing a cop through a lumber mill. Like,
yeah,
out of nowhere. And damn it, if this isn't a great car chase.
It's an awesome chase. Especially once they start to go through like the lumber mill and stuff. I was like, oh man, like the jumps and stuff. Like this is just whoever's doing the stunt work.
That motorcycle guy, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
He is up on these racks of lumber, and it's like timber lumber.
Yeah.
And he is just rolling these things, jumping over gaps. Like, this is all legit. Like, there's no computer, there's no green screen. These guys are all doing this shit. And Arnold in a Jeep Wrangler just running around chasing him. and there's like Smokey and the Bandit music playing in the background. I was waiting for Eastbound and Down to start playing as they're running through this lumber mill.
It's a bold choice because we find out, well, with the chase ending, I love because
God, it's
Arnold
so
takes
good.
a shortcut, gets ahead of the dude. He's just lighting a cigar and then tosses the cigar on the ground. And it turns out he's has all this fuel. He tosses it right when that guy drives over the fuel, explodes, knocks him off the bike. Oh, it's so good.
It's Arnold's so casual about it. Like just
Yep.
lights that cigar, walks over. And look, I don't care, Mythbusters. I still love that my cigarettes and cigars can ignite gasoline. Okay, I don't.
They
care.
absolutely do.
Yeah,
That's what happens.
Yeah, I don't care if we've busted this shit.
No.
If I make a movie, I'm lighting gasoline with a cigarette. That's
and I'm going
all
to do the flick too.
Oh, always the flick.
Yeah.
This is also peak Arnold and cigars. Like he's like, I wasn't able to smoke cigars in Terminator. I need to bring my cigars back into my movies. If I could have smoked one during Conan would have smoked cigars.
What's the budget on this movie? $8 million. $1 million of that is going towards the cigars.
All of my cigars. I smoke very specific ones. But yeah, this is back to back. Two basically cold opens of I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this is some of the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Right? Yeah, it's just awesome.
Movie.
And then we find out it's like Arnold's just the local sheriff, which feels weird.
It is so out of place. You're like, what's it? I love that the guy, the cop, the fake cop we find out is handcuffed in the Jeep, and Arnold just looks at him and motions to get out. A, did not have a seatbelt on. B, the doors were not on the Jeep.
Yep.
Arnold got pissed at this guy just a corner, little too fast, because he's handcuffed behind his back. It's like that dude would have went whoop, and been gone.
I was going to a costume party.
That was such a great line. But this also, you immediately are thinking about Last Stand, which we did a couple years ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, this is Arnold in his prime as a sheriff compared to when he's older.
Yeah.
As the sheriff of a local town.
I feel like I kind of want to watch Last Stand again now after watching Raw Deal and be like, this would be like an older, small town Arnold who's just tired of the big city bullshit. And it's almost like it could be the same character where he did work for the FBI.
Almost.
Then he got kicked out, but then they brought him back. And now he's like,
and then
fuck
he
all
retired.
that.
Yep.
It's like
Went right back to being a small town sheriff. Like, this was the good life. They gave me a free car. I got a house. Like,
Last Stand is the unofficial sequel to Raw Deal.
Yep.
We're going to
That's
say
what we
it
figured
right
out today.
now. We're saying it right now. But yeah, we find out. So basically, Arnold got shit canned for being too Arnold. This is what we find out.
Yeah, like he arrested a guy when he was an FBI, like took him in, but also beat him to a bloody pulp. Like
the
I think they said that all of his bones from his waist down were broken.
And Arnold's like he molested, murdered, and mutilated this girl. I think basically he's like he got off easy.
I'm justified. Yeah.
And they're like, well, you can't do that. He was in custody, as I think was the big thing. It was,
yeah, what you can't do, Arnold, is like lay someone on a railroad track while you twirl your, curly mustache and let the railroad track run over his legs and below.
I'm telling you, still, one of these days we're covering the villain, okay? I know you did that unintentionally, but we are totally doing the villain where Arnold is a good cowboy and there's literally a bad guy that is like that and ties someone to a railroad track.
A movie I still have yet to see.
We have to do it, but Pete and Anna definitely have to be there for that so they can be a part of the what the fuck am I watching moment.
Yeah, it's about time we flip the script on Pete and be like, now what the fuck are you watching?
Gee, I got a weird action movie for you that we're going to have some fun with. So yeah, you're just kind of tossed into this, and we start, we get the, finding out Arnold is just took this job because it's the only job he could get. His wife fucking hates it because she's a city girl. Put that city girl in the country.
They were living in New York, and now they're living in the country for the past 5 years.
I got nobody to talk to unless it's about farming or cows. Or
yeah.
she's baking a cake, and I love this is also fitness Arnold. This has to be like peak when Arnold was fully into everything has to be fit,
Yeah.
because they put that joke in here of that cake's going to make us fat, and she goes, "We're going to be the fittest fat people here."
Which also, if Arnold's going to be like the sheriff of my small town, I'm going to behave myself.
I totally am.
I'm going to behave myself. I don't want that guy's pythons after me.
I want to be the deputy, because that's also going to be the second safest job to have in that town.
Yeah, that is. That's a good job, because you're like, well, he'll take care of it.
That's exactly right. He did it. Go talk to him.
He's former FBI, and he's that big. Yeah, let him take care of it.
So, we learn a little bit that, she's not happy, but I like this because as the movie goes, this is kind of important to his character. He doesn't resent her, even though she resents him. He's still trying to make things work, make her happy. I love that she wrote shit on the icing,
on the cake,
and then threw it at Arnold. It explodes on the cabinet. But
it's a good throw.
It was a great throw. I haven't seen it throw that good since Three Stooges.
I've never been able to throw a cake. I don't think I've ever thrown a cake, but I mean
a small one or something.
They're not dense, No. It's got to be crumbling as soon as you pick it up.
Multi-layer.
She's been working on it all day because there's nothing else to do.
There's nothing else to eat either, because he's like, "What's for dinner?" That's this. We're eating the cake. You shouldn't drink and bake. Oh, that's so good Arnold line in this. But we get a bit of the dynamic of these two, which is nice.
We do. She doesn't show up again, does she?
Mm-mm.
Which is so weird, because when the movie ends and it has its resolution, because Arnold fakes his death in this movie.
Yeah.
And so as far as I know, his wife still thinks he's dead.
That's kind of how the majority of the movie goes, because Harry calls him up out of nowhere. Because Harry works for the FBI, but he's like, I was waiting for the I'm 6 weeks away from retirement thing.
I can't believe he wasn't 6 weeks away from retirement. It's kind of bullshit.
It is, because he does drop it 27 years and I've never taken a bullet or anything like that. So he goes outside of the FBI and recruits Harry. He has money put aside so he can put Arnold undercover in the mob, because now it's personal, basically. Now he's like, I know who killed my son.
It's in classic, only these two know that I'm undercover.
It's such a cliche
every
thing, but
time, which is stop doing that. At least let 4 more people know that are pretty cool.
There needs to be some kind of chain of command. Although, to be fair, John Travolta did let multiple people know that he was in Nick Cage's face, but Nick Cage killed
and no one believed him.
But also Nick Cage killed everyone that knew, because there was more than just one person. So it can still blow up in your face.
It can, but it's a lot harder. There's a lot more moving pieces there.
You need to videotape and then put that in a safety deposit box with everyone saying what's going on.
This is another example of a movie, though, that can only work in 1986 because modern technology, everyone would be like, who's this Arnold guy? This guy's a brick house, and he's now just beating up mob enforcement left and right to join the mob. And they're just going to instantly Google him and be like, oh, he's this FBI guy.
Dude, I love their answer to that technology is a guy snaps a photo of him and Robert Davi at this party.
Yeah.
Robert Davi doesn't even go get the original photo, but he gets a photocopy of the photo to show some cop in.
It's so big.
It's huge. He folds it 4 fucking times.
Yeah. Because you recognize this guy?
Because Arnold says he's worked in Miami for the mob and other things. So he contacts the cop from Miami, this retired guy. But I'm waiting for him to hand him the photo that the photographer took.
Yeah,
no.
a normal 4x6, here it is.
It's a fucking photocopy blown up. Going into Kinko's going, I need it.
Exactly.
I don't even know if Kinko's...
I'm about to have a meeting.
Was Kinko's around in 86? I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't even know if Staples was.
I know. I doubt it. It's whatever the photo hut.
But
down the
it's
road.
The perfect example. You can't get away of making a movie where Reacher is an undercover guy. We're like, no, that's Reacher. We all know it. He's the only guy that's that big.
He's a fucking mountain, sir. We know who you are. We talk about you when you're not around.
But nope, just you got two mobs at war with one another, and somehow he's just able to be like fancy dressed with a cigar, entering the mob. So you got two different people in the mob, like two different mob groups, right?
Yeah,
and they're at war. And somehow Arnold's just able to waltz on in and just join one.
Yeah, so he knows there's a lot of Punisher, John Travolta Punisher this.
That's a good point.
Because he fucks with
the wife.
Well, he fucks with the wife.
Girlfriend.
The girl, whatever it was, steals her jewelry, steals the fucking car from the driver, goes and busts up. This is the most rinky-dink casino.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like some of these tables were built just off of 2x4s, and I'm like, you guys
I'm
are
surprised
mobsters.
they're not built out of tires, like a monster truck tire, and then the roulette tables inside of it.
But Arnold's busting this up. I also love the tow truck scene. Can
you just scooch a little bit?
Hey, your lights. Thank you so much. Turns all the lights on of this tow truck. And you're like, okay, what's he getting ready to do? And he drives it through. It's like a deli or restaurant, and he keeps going. He's like driving Miss Daisy.
He's so happy,
bebopping his head.
He's so chill. And I'm loving it because you're seeing an actual building to have a tow truck ram right through it.
Yes.
Like the bricks are actually getting pushed out and shit. It's like
stuff is falling again. Legit practical stunts.
Why don't we have this in movies anymore? Even all the bullet holes. There's so many damn bullet holes in this movie. And I'm like, man, we just don't bullet hole anything anymore.
We don't. But also when they hit anything that's like got like wallpaper on it, the squib always blows out. So it's like the bullet went backwards.
Yeah, somehow.
But I still love it. I love someone running and then holes appear on the wall, or blood squibs bursting out of someone, and there is like literal explosions of blood.
Yeah, like flying. You see it fleeing into the air.
Yeah.
There's a scene where they have a bus full of henchmen. It's a school bus.
Dude, it's so cool.
Which I don't know where you get a school bus full of henchmen with Uzis, but they do a drive-by in a school bus, which is also a terrible getaway vehicle.
Right.
It takes forever to even get up to 30 miles per hour.
It stays in frame for so long when it's showing the drive away part.
But they pop out, they shoot at this mob boss and his vehicle, and you see it just get riddled with bullet holes. And I'm like, I just want this more. Just give me more of this, modern movies.
But they only kill one guy. They all
it was Tony. He was a good kid.
I love all the windows are tinted, and all you see are all the upper windows drop like immediately.
And they don't even drop the whole way. They drop like just enough to get the barrel out.
And they're all, just a row of barrels sticking out. But it's one mob boss trying to pull a hit on another mob boss, and it's so like, I don't know. I love every bit of it. I don't even know how to describe.
It's great. It's very Spy versus Spy with these two mobsters.
Oh my God, dude, you're right. It's like they keep trying to kill one another. This is the thing, though. Just this same month of action, we did The Hitman with Chuck Norris. This is very much Arnold Hitman. Chuck Norris.
Okay.
Because Chuck is working.
It's been so long since I've seen Hitman, so I need to revisit it.
Chuck's working for the mob, just like Arnold ends up doing in here. And there's so many similar scenes.
Just parallels.
So whoever made The Hitman watched Raw Deal a lot. And I think Chuck Norris, because he smiles so much in that movie, Arnold also smiles a lot in this movie. And it's not like this grin. He's just all like when he drives the tow truck. He has this slight smile.
Just has a real nice, happy, like, hey, I get to actually do something instead of being the small sheriff for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a fight scene that happens in a warehouse department, like a department store.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, oh my God, it's so awesome.
I love the added sound effects to Arnold's punches in his movies, where it's not just it's a burl,
it's a thud.
When he takes out the casino, robs the girlfriend. So he goes to the mobsters we're trying to follow. I don't remember any of the mobsters' names, and I'm not really worried about looking it up.
No.
But the guy Robert Davi works for, I'm just going to keep calling him Robert Davi. Die Hard with a Vengeance, and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's a good way to put it for everyone. Yeah.
So he goes in there to, get a job. He's like, I thought maybe you'd be looking for somebody. Here, I did this. I'm fucking with this guy. And they're all kind of little like holding him at bay a little bit. Like, we're not unsure. We'll look into you. But we find out Robert Davi sent like a bunch of guys to follow him down the alley when he left the casino. When that dude comes around the corner and Arnold's fucking like backhand punch, and that guy goes flying 10 feet backwards. I'm like, I feel like Arnold really could do that to somebody. Just boom!
Absolutely. And I also do like, it is smart. Like the movie is that alley fight gets broken up by like cops coming down the alley, and then Arnold has in the next scene like he's calling Harry like, hey, I might have to shoot at a cop at some point. What do we do if that happens?
What happens?
Also, don't leave a voicemail that says I might have to shoot a cop. That's just not a good voicemail to leave.
I also don't understand the movie's thought process of showing us the tape recorder of everything that he says. Because I'm like, well, oh shit, somebody knows about this that isn't
right.
Arnold
Someone's
or Harry.
in.
But later we see Harry standing in front of that tape recorder. I'm like, so you're recording all of this. Like, so I don't know if that was his backup plan, if something
in case
happened,
something went wrong.
But you also just had Arnold say, what do I do if I got to shoot a cop?
It just, obviously I saw, I might have saw this one first and then The Departed. I can't remember which one in this time frame. No, I would have saw The Departed first. Yeah. So then in my head, I'm thinking, like Leonardo DiCaprio's character, where it's just like, fuck, man, you really need to have more people than just two guys that know, because one of them's going to get thrown off a roof. It just happens.
Yeah, happens a lot more than we realize,
Yeah. A lot of roof deaths.
A lot of them.
A lot of accidents.
Always accidents when you're dealing with the mob for some reason.
It's so weird.
But to go back to where I was talking about Arnold with his wife, who now thinks he's dead, he kind of gets involved with this other woman. She is not important to this plot other than...
She's also not the wife, right? Like the girlfriend of the mops.
No,
she's just like someone...
She was dating Robert Davi's character, we find out, and they weren't together. So when Robert Davi sees that Arnold's interested in her, then he recruits her to be like this spy, like this mole. But it didn't start that way. So Arnold's just saw her, doted on her, gave her the $1,000 that, they gave him for the casino. He's buying her clothes, but he never sleeps with her. Only maybe kisses her once or twice in this movie. But that
was why, like on this watch, when I was just like, well, his wife is never getting shown anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not cheating on her. He's being really respectful with this woman. Like,
very much so.
Even at the very end, he gives her all the money, just like, go start anew.
Yeah.
You have a fresh start. Like, now's your chance to, start over.
Right.
And he's just being a good guy, I think. Like,
and it was so odd to be like, well, your marriage wasn't in a great place. She thinks you're dead. You kind of have a get out of jail free card, I guess, if you wanted to start a whole new life and do this, but he doesn't. He keeps it. And I know he's kind of treating this girl as he knows that she's a mole too. We see that she's like looking through all the fake documents, and I love the fake snoring Arnold does. That door, I don't know what they were doing, but as Arnold snored, the door would move and then go back forward. And I'm like, are we watching Looney Tunes? Like when you would see him suck everything out of the room when they snored and blow it back. But then Arnold pokes around the door and he's going as he's looking around.
It's not even the first Looney Tunes. Well, it's not even the only Looney Tunes moment in this movie, because there is a moment where he hides behind like a wall pillar that happens to be perfectly Arnold's size where no one can shoot him.
That's what he's.
While there's another guy on the other side of the pillar.
That's Sven Thorson. That's his buddy too, and I love that.
Was that Sven?
That was Sven.
Okay.
That was Sven in a nice suit, excellent haircut. Also, we even got Sven on the Month of Action without Arnold because he's in Cole. He's the king.
Is he really?
He's the king at the beginning of Cole. So I got Arnold's best friend, and I didn't even get Arnold in the Month.
You
of
didn't even
Action.
get Arnold in the main roster, and then on top of that, you have the same problem that we always come across with HD movies in Arnold. Whenever there's a faraway shot, you're like, "That's not Arnold behind that car," or whatever. Like, I love that this follows the trend of any '80s Arnold movie. Now upgraded for, high definition televisions, and it's clear as day, like, yep, that's a stunt, man.
I noticed that a lot more, but I also noticed a lot more that Arnold was in a lot more shots than you probably would see anymore.
Oh, definitely. I'm surprised he was even driving the Jeep.
So you see him in the Jeep, I think the whole chase. I'm pretty sure he's in at least part of the tow truck part where it's going through the building. And then he's in the white convertible for most of the end final
that shootout.
Because I sent Pete the picture of a kill we'll talk about later, and it cuts immediately.
I can't wait because I know it.
And it's I was able to zoom in, and I was like, that's actually Arnold car moving, gun out the windshield. I was more impressed with that he did a lot more, but this is still. He's only done Conan, the two Conans, Red Sonja, Terminator.
Yeah. And Commando.
So Commando was right before this one. And this was, before Predator and Total Recall and all this. This movie also only happened because of him wanting to get out of contract with Dino Laurinaitis.
Oh, really?
Because Arnold,
that production company.
Yeah, Arnold really, really wanted Total Recall, and Dino owned it. So they were working out some kind of negotiation for a picture deal, getting him out of a picture deal because he wanted to do this. This movie made so little money, it bankrupted the Laurinaitis, and then Caracol bought the rights to Total Recall, and Arnold still got to be in Total Recall.
It's funny too, because like we mentioned the poster earlier where it's just him with the red background and the gun.
Yeah.
And it's like there's another movie that came out in 1986 where it's just a person with a red background and a gun.
Oh, yeah?
Cobra.
Yep.
Yeah, where it's like, once again, these two back then just trying to like copy one another.
Who had the bigger gun, who looked cooler. Yeah. But also, Chuck Norris is the hitman, black background, Chuck Norris in the front, holding a gun.
Yep. Holding a gun.
Like it. If you want the dark, brooding version of your heroes, it's just them on a really dark background holding a gun.
With one gun. It's like, that's how you know, like,
front and center.
This is their gritty movie.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
This one's not going to be like entertainment popcorn.
Actually,
this
that
one
would be a fantastic triple feature. You start with the Hitman, you go into Raw Deal, and you end with Cobra.
Yeah, you have to end with Cobra.
You always end with Cobra. I got my 4K from Arrow.
So jealous.
Oh, it's so awesome.
I need to get it.
So awesome. But yeah, you got to end there. But you're right. This is height of competition between those guys. And you can see as each movie came out how they were just trying to one up one another. Because this is 86.
Oh, absolutely.
So
he's even got the leather jacket at the end.
Yeah.
Like Cobra.
This is right at Cobra, but this is also like right after, I think, Rambo 2, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this is just before Predator, which I do believe kind of put Arnold a little more over the top on, see what I did there, on Stallone for a little while, because he was, there was already 5 Rocky movies out by this time, roughly. Rocky 4.
I think 3 Rocky movies. Rocky 4, I think, was 88.
Was it 88? So we're right at the precipice.
And then 90, 91 might have been Rocky 5.
Yeah,
like
I know
that.
Rocky 5, I think it was the one in the 90s. So, but yeah, you got that good competition in here. But they're not cracking on anything. He's not like blatantly making fun
because
of.
like I said, this movie has a very serious tone. Because it's directed by John Irvin, who also did Hamburger Hill, which is like,
yes,
That's one of those war movies where it's like, this isn't fun. This is like, gonna let you know that war really, really does suck.
It's really bad. But Arnold has gone on record saying that it's one of his favorite directors. He's an actor's director. Saying that this is actually really good Arnold acting compared to what he was doing.
I know everyone gives him crap, but it's like he is being suave, like he is being undercover. He's doing what he's supposed to, like
exactly.
And I believe it. The only thing that's just weird is like Arnold sticks out. You just don't picture a person like Arnold going undercover. That's like the only hiccup I have with the movie. Where I'm like, this just feels weird.
I tend to agree with you. Like that kind of guy, if he was in the mob, would move up the ranks way faster than normal people, because he could just pick people up and throw them. But
where do you want him? Where do you want this one? He just keeps picking people up.
I also think that we're viewing this from a lot later, and we've seen every Arnold movie there is. This is still only like 5 movies in. He is a star at this point, but he's still just got that little bit more to go to be a huge
And it's hard
star.
to remember that when watching it too,
So
you're
it
just
may have
really
worked
dealing
better.
with Yeah.
But I don't treat it as a negative, but I do see what you're saying is Arnold stands out in this. But that's kind of a good thing too, because that's who you want to be paying attention to.
Yeah, exactly.
This is Bruce Willis, but we get like Last Man Standing. He fits into that one so much better.
When's that one getting covered? When are we doing Last Man Standing?
I need to.
God, we need to do that.
I think Pete would love that one because it's basically
it's a samurai
it's
tale.
Yojimbo. Yeah. So
with guns
and violent as fuck
and like gangsters,
tons of gangsters. Tons. All right. Well, I think time for us to do a quick commercial, and I got to find my list because it's month of action, and I got to run through everyone that was part of it. So,
even on July 3rd, just because it'll be August 1st, like tomorrow, doesn't mean that, you stop following 17 other people.
It's a total of 17 that we did this. So let me hit my Mickey drop.
You want a war? Well, you got it right after this.
All right. So like we just said, this is the final day of the month. This is July 31st that this is dropping. Hopefully you're listening, beyond or you kept up fully, but there is so much more than the 10 episodes we put out by ourselves. I don't have a final count because we're recording this a little early. I'll put something on Instagram about what the final tally of movies that was covered for the entire month. But make sure you are checking out, obviously you're listening to us, which I hope you're listening to B Action. Check out Flicks and Friends. I know Dustin and Paul did one because this is their usual time to
They're
take
on
a
break.
Baron's Hideout did an entire month of horror action.
They didn't have to do that, but they did. They
did
went hard.
They went hard. Dissect That Film also did almost an entire month of action. They just started with Jaws because it's a big anniversary for Jaws. No problem there.
Speed.
Dude, Speed, Bad Boys. I forget what the third one is, but it's another one of those blockbustery action movies. So make sure you're checking them out. Co-host Mickey over on B Action. He does a YouTube channel called Play for Keeps, which is part of the Nerd Initiative group. They did action movie figures from R-rated franchises on one of their streams. So make sure you're checking them out. The guys over at Movie Dumpster, they are doing an action movie this month. Video Villa, our brother Pete, Good Beer Bad Movie Night. He found his episode. It should be out now. He dropped it.
Maybe we'll see.
I kind of warned him about the movie he picked because it hasn't aged well. So that was a lot of fun to listen to. Captain Steve over at Bucket of Chum. I think he actually got in like 2 or 3 this month.
Yeah, there's one that's like a kaiju shark that like just it's heavy metal. I don't know. Never heard of it. It makes sense that Captain Steve found it, and I want to watch it.
And then I think the other one he just released as this recording is USS Indianapolis with
Nick Cage.
Which
is not really, that's just a sad story.
It's a sad story, but there are sharks at the end. So that's how he fits it into his story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eating the people that sunk on the ship.
Well, it's because that's what they talk about in Jaws. So, I don't know. It's his show. I didn't tell him to pick it.
I know. It's just
Just let him do what he's
I'm
doing.
just acknowledging. Hey, everyone, don't watch the Nick Cage movie. Just read up on the story. It's
or listen to Bucket of Chum
or
talk
listen to
about it.
Bucket of Chum.
So yeah, we also have our cohort in our secret episode. We have B Movie Brain, who is doing all of our artwork this month for each episode, which they have been amazing so far.
The Doof Warrior was so cool.
Doof is so awesome. I have seen almost all of them so far.
Oh,
as of this
nice! I still
recording.
have it, so I'm excited to see.
I love
everything as
dropping those little things as it goes. So even we're having fun with what we're doing in our group chats. I'm trying to keep everybody else like surprised when it drops. We have the ladies over at Doom Generation. They covered Demolition Man for their month of sci-fi. So they did like a twofer month of sci-fi, month of action episode, which is awesome. Brother Daniel, Spicy Daniel, over at Geeks with Beard podcast, they did two comic book reviews. One of them was Demolition Man comic, and the other one, as of this recording, I found out it has the name, the title Action in the title. So I don't know, maybe Action Comics because of a certain.
I know,
movie.
but I would also like that I woke up this morning and the first thing I read was a text from Daniel saying, "Marvel can suck it. Superman was great." I don't know why everyone seems to think I'm anti-DC.
Maybe go back and listen a couple of episodes ago on Flicks and Friends when we covered a little movie called X2. Maybe that's where he got it from.
That might be it.
Pretty sure.
I'm
that's
still
where it's
very excited to see Superman.
We also have Old Man Brad, who is pulling some treasures from Tubi to cover for Month of Action. Extra Spooky, which is Surge, who is dropping music videos that he makes for Instagram based around action movies. I know he's got 2 out so far, which one was the Guyver for a previous Flicks and Friends thing, and then another one earlier in June he dropped it, but I think there's one more coming. We also,
Dude's lung capacity is
oh my
just
God.
ridiculous.
And his energy levels of his enthusiasm
Yeah.
blows me away.
The lyrics I read, I have like 4 words at a time. That way I could just like breathe.
Yeah, no, this
I'm
guy,
out of shape.
he's in a
don't get it.
band. I forget the name of it. Look him up. He's Extra Spooky on Instagram. We also have everybody from Bad Movies, Worst People. I'm seeing a lot of collaborations going. I think Dustin showed up on one of their episodes. I think one of them showed up on Captain Steve's episodes.
Nice.
So a lot of collaboration happening. And finally, we end with Brainbuster Video, who did our custom Steel Frontier VHS, which is being given away now. Should be information out now. Today is the last day of the month. So be paying attention if you participated on the Instagram post and you shared, did all that stuff that everybody wants you to do. You may have won a Steel Frontier VHS. I don't know. But there we go.
That'd be pretty rad if you did.
That was my final live read commercial.
I didn't come here to talk. Lucky for you, they did.
Nate, talk for a little while. I need a drinky.
Yeah, just got so much going on. What am I doing? What am I just supposed to keep talking about Raw Deal?
Raw Deal. Keep going Raw Deal.
Okay, just keep going Raw Deal. I mean, at this point, what? I mean, Arnold's infiltrated the mob. He's done some brawls at this point. And then we get to what I think is a Taxi Driver-esque ending where, we have our hero going in and doing one final assault, but not just on one mafia, both of them.
Yeah. Well, why?
Because
the big thing is
Harry.
Why? Yeah.
Oh, because of Harry. So Robert Davi tricks Arnold, be like, "Hey, there's a cop we gotta go kill in the cemetery." And it's also a test to ensure he's starting to have his suspicions.
Yeah.
That Arnold is a bad guy, or a good guy, I should say. He's a bad guy to them.
A good guy, but they didn't put together that he was in it with Harry. Harry just happens to be.
That just was
the
happenstance.
Hit. Yeah.
Yeah. And so Arnold, Robert Davi, and some other guy, all 3 of them are in this cemetery. There's an active funeral going on in the background.
Love that cliche. There's always
it's so great. There. Yeah. But a shootout ensues, and that's Harry pulls out his gun. Arnold sees it's, the guy that hired him to do this.
Yeah.
He's loyal to him. Instantly, both of them take out Robert Davi. but Harry gets shot to hell and back.
Yeah.
And he's like, go. Because Arnold's like consoling him, like, no, I'll call an ambulance. He's like, no, if you do that, it's going to be years explaining why you're involved with this if I die.
Yeah, if he dies, you got to, and it's also, you're in this far, go take care of the shit. Get on it.
And I love this whole setup because we get classic Arnold duffel bag and guns and ammo.
This, like, the movie's great up till right at this point. And then this movie steps on the accelerator. Like, from this point on, it's balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Action.
It's like, y'all, you thought there was a lot of bullet holes earlier? Just you wait.
And I love a good prepare for war montage, which is basically what this is. You know,
it really is. It's the Commando moment, but not Commando.
No,
you
he's
know,
not putting
because
the
that's a
war
totally
paint on.
yeah,
putting the knife in the sheath.
but he does got the back seat of the sedan. It's got nothing but guns.
Yeah, all of his, like, he's got like the suit duffel, but it's full of guns, and
he's not worried about ammo because he shoots his own windshield.
Yeah, he shoots that out, but he loads every weapon, so he's ready to go. And you see this arsenal. I love the duffel bag, and like bullets come up out of it. You know, it's almost like a Jack in the Box up. Ding, there it is.
It's kind of like when Deadpool had the same duffel bag, but he accidentally left it in the taxi.
Because Fox didn't have the fucking budget.
Yeah, that's all.
Raw Deal did way back in '86, motherfuckers.
It's almost like Fox if you didn't spend all your movie making terrible Phoenix and New Mutants and whatever else was being crapped out.
I still haven't watched New Mutants. I have not been
Nope.
interested.
And I don't
think I've watched Dark Phoenix either.
Nope, I haven't.
No, so
after Apocalypse, I went, I'm done.
I think
done.
I did the same thing. I think I ended at Apocalypse. But yeah, I love this little montage, and it is now the Arnold means business. Like, the gloves are coming off. You get a pretty cool voiceover from Harry, because Harry's told him a bunch of informant stuff that they haven't even told us as an audience. And we find out there's a quarry pit, and that's where all the bad dealings and where they get rid of bodies and shit, you know. Instead of a pig farm, mobsters had quarries. You know, you're gonna get
can you imagine just having quarry access as a mobster? Like, just there's an open quarry.
I would just be like, I always will have gravel for my driveway. That's just how I would treat
That's true. Yeah, but also you're always gonna be dragging mud into the front of the house.
Oh, constantly. I'll get yelled at.
Oh my god.
That's where mudrooms came from, was because of the mobsters. Just dragging.
And that's
that
also
mud
like, can you imagine Ray Liotta's wife in Goodfellas if he came home just dragging in mud at all times?
Dude.
Oh god, she would be so mad at him.
She'd have stabbed him.
Yep.
But yeah, so we get a little voiceover that's filling us in on what the mission is, because Arnold's not talking to anybody. Like, just man on a mission. Like Nate said, he pulls up to this quarry, pulls out a gun, and shoots his own windshield. Just, you're kind of like, what are we doing here for a moment? And then uses a shotgun to keep pushing it out.
Okay. He does take a shotgun from the back seat, and he takes the butt of it, but he's got the barrel pointed right at his chest.
And it's loaded.
As he is. Yeah, it's just like, oh, don't do that.
Use the other end. And I'm still, even though I know he probably doesn't care about this car, when that windshield falls on the hood and he takes off driving, like, you're scratching the paint. You're scratching.
I know.
Oh, my God. I hate to see it. I hate to see it.
But I love it.
I love this.
Oh my God, do I love this scene.
You know the thing that freaked me out the most in this scene? There's a henchman walking a steel girder on the top of a fucking machine. There's no handrails. There's no wire holding this guy. He is walking on this like 8-inch beam, holding a gun, talking on a walkie-talkie. And I'm like, fuck that.
Nope.
Not happening.
These stunt guys, after they get shot, they're falling off
into the
like
gravel.
There's one
pits.
that falls into the gravel, and like the camera cuts just a little too soon because, like, man, I want to see that stunt of the body just constantly like rolling,
because it's on the conveyor belt thing, and so there's a pile of gravel. So technically, they're only falling a few feet, but then it's like straight down a gravel mountain.
Yeah, like if. And I don't know how many people have actually seen a quarry, but it's like, yeah, when you're in the, like, when you see those big rocks, like up close, or like those small rocks, like those hills are intimidating.
Oh, dude, you're probably talking 20, 30 feet up in the air. A few stories of the conveyor belt fitting it in, and these guys are just falling on it, doing like that front flip so they land on their back.
Yep.
And then roll down, and then they do an amazing one. This quarry scene, I don't care about anything else in this movie.
There's one scene in particular.
But Arnold, this whole time, is shooting out. You figure out why he took out the windshield, so he could stick his arm and gun forward, and he's shooting guys like hip shotting and killing people. He kills this guy in blue denim, and I say specifically what he's wearing. And we see him fall. It cuts to Arnold shooting someone else, and then the camera cuts again to the rock crusher actively crushing rocks, and this dummy fall in wearing the blue denim outfit.
It's so lifeless as it falls in, and you see the rock crusher crushing this dummy as rocks are falling upon the body from the conveyor belt.
Shot for like 5 seconds, which feels like an eternity of watching.
And because it cut away and saw another guy getting shot, they cut away like back to it. It's like, why are we going back to this guy?
So he could take his clothes off and put them on the dummy, and they could throw him in. There's some guy standing in his underwear throwing
naked,
a dummy,
and he's just like, this is now how I start anew. This is where I get my fresh start.
Going, I'm out of this bullshit. We have the high ground, and we can't even kill this motherfucker.
We still can't even kill this fucker. We got a quarry. I keep dragging in mud. My wife's yelling at me. This place is awful.
It was such a lifeless dummy fall, but I'm like, this is up here. I sent the clip to Pete in the chat.
Good,
going,
because it's like a top tier
of dummy kill. Because I know Pete's not going to watch Raw Deal. But Pete's gonna love this kill in Raw Deal, and I smiled so big. And there's still some pretty graphic deaths. Like there's still blood squibs going off. They're not
definitely.
They're not doing the Western fall over. They are dying in this thing.
Arnold's hands are covered in blood.
Yeah.
By the time he is in like the trailer, like I guess you'd call it like the Foreman trailer, where all the mob boss dealings are going on.
All the money's being counted there. Like, this is so cliche mob. There's
a guy in a Tonka dump truck that's about to run over, and Arnold pulls out a revolver, shoots him right between the eyes. It just stops before it hits the trailer. But I love it so much. And like,
so good.
Arnold's getting wounded, which is like one of the rare cases. Like he's actually bleeding, and that just doesn't happen. Yeah, in Terminator and stuff, but like,
no, he's a robot though, so you want to show him getting shot because it's not going to stop him. But this is human Arnold, not even superhero Arnold. He's taking damage in this. He takes damage in the next fight too, which is pretty wild.
But before this, I mean, his leather jacket on his arm is like completely cut, and you just see the blood running down.
And I like that. I like that it's a bit more realistic. And you know, he's in the shit. Like he is just going in no matter what. He's not wearing a bulletproof vest. He's wearing a white wife beater and a leather jacket.
A leather jacket.
That's it.
Like,
that is it. And I love it. And so he takes all these guys. There's a pile of money. And so that explains how he gives the girlfriend quotation
money
marks,
at the end.
Money at the end, gives it to her. But then
that could have been any movie's finale. Like, okay, he went and got it. But no, he still has another mob boss to take out. So he's already killed one mob organization. Why not go for two? Which is already very hard enough to do.
Right. And they're they're expecting him. We also find out that the guy that kicked Arnold out of the FBI, the DA, is in on this. He's working with the mob. I want to say his name was Frank from Murphy Brown, if I'm pretty sure is where I know this guy.
Oh,
from.
really?
Yeah. So he's dirty, which fixes everything at the end of this movie. So I like that they set that up a little bit to give Arnold an out of this. But again, Thomas Jane's Punisher watched Raw Deal because this is basically the same scene from Howard
It's
Saint.
the same type of where you would have like the super fancy bar, you know, where everyone is going to be coming to hanging out.
He does that thing where he's like, here's the money, whoever kills Frank Castle gets all this money. This
Yep.
is all of them going, are you sure he's dead? You need to make sure he's dead. We need to be preparing. Like, they're preparing for war.
Because
Yeah.
and they're watching on the news like quarry shootout happened. You
That
know,
news is
it's a mob related
immediate.
incident.
Who-
yeah.
Who is
So
getting
they're
the
like
news this information so fucking fast?
especially in 1986.
There's already coroners with bodies covered. Like, this is like the second news report in this movie that it's like,
Yeah.
that just happened. That was not that long ago. I'm sure Arnold drove very next because he's still wearing the same clothes.
Yeah, I mean, he went straight to their hideout next to go
Straight in.
shoot them up.
News is already on at 5. Boom, breaking news. But they are like, oh shit, maybe he's dead. And they're like, fuck, no, he's not, because security cameras. And there is Arnold shooting security cameras.
Oh, I
and
love it because
working
it
his
reminds
way
me of
in.
Terminator 1. Like the way he's holding a shotgun up and like pointing it at the cameras and
And
stuff.
it's in that
Like, it
black
just
and
has
white
this-
security camera.
And they're just
footage.
watching each camera go off like, oh shit.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Oh, he's not dead. He's really mad. He's gonna hurt us.
Then they do the elevator. They're watching the elevator come down to their floor, and they obliterate the elevator before the doors even open.
Oh, dude, and more bullet holes.
More
so
bullet
many
holes.
bullet holes.
This somebody got the idea for Predator watching this one because they're all standing in a row shooting
Yeah.
just this wall.
The only thing is there isn't one mobster with a minigun just like firing into the elevator.
Honestly, it would have elevated this movie a little bit if I'd
It would have been pretty cool. I would have been happy with
That's
it.
what Sven Thorson should have been shooting in this. That would have made him stand out a little bit better. And that door opens and nothing's there. But guess what? Arnold comes fucking busting out of the air vents, John McClane style, and just starts blowing gangsters
There's
away.
so much like just bullet explosions going on, and just I don't know. They had environmental damage turned on for this one.
Yeah, they had friendly fire was turned on, environmental damage was turned on.
Yep, that was turned on.
And Arnold doesn't roll or do anything crazy, but he's just like hunched down, hiding. But I love when he's out of bullets, he picks up dead guys' guns and starts shooting them. I'm like,
and
why do we not do this in more action movies?
Yeah, he's being resourceful, which I love. That needs to happen more often in
Yes.
action movies. And the shootout is great because it has both sides. Like he's ducking down and you'll see bullet holes above him.
Yep.
And then he pops up and he shoots. And it's back and forth. And you're just seeing all this carnage unfold. And, one guy gets shot and he's so overdramatic when he turns because he gets shot and he flails his body and he takes over the chandelier of bar glasses above him.
Oh, that was Sven.
With it.
Sven got
Is that Sven? Okay, is he the one that did it?
Because Arnold usually tries to do something cool because that's his best friend. So they gave him the dramatic death to show how big he is. But he does.
Lucky son of a bitch got a good one.
He spins and pulls that son of a bitch down, and you're just like, that was a cool kill. That was Finn. So that's why he got a cool kill.
Nice.
Everybody else just falls down. This is also the other reason I'm like, no one knows how to shoot a gun. Because one of the other, like, he's like the right hand mob boss. I swear that revolver is between his eyes, and he's just like, dude, you not know how to fucking shoot? You're a mobster. What is wrong with you? Even the old guy knew how to shoot better than you.
Yeah. And then we get to the final, like that's the guy that screwed over Arnold, right?
Yeah.
That's left alive.
Yeah. So Arnold goes up the stairs, kills the two mob boss. So he fires on that one guy in the secretary's office, and he goes flying, but he goes into the old guy, the main mob boss. Doesn't even let dude turn around and unloads that shotgun into his back. Like there are blues blood. And he falls face first on his desk, ass up, face down. And Arnold walks over and dumps an entire thing of candy on top of him because everybody's been eating.
It's like Mike and Ike's on him.
Whatever this shit was. And doesn't say anything. Just
nope.
There it is.
But that's what I love about this movie that I don't think why it doesn't get enough attention. It's like this is just a brutal, raw, mob movie with Arnold.
Yeah.
It feels weird, but it works for me, man. It really does.
It does, yeah. And this is when he comes out of there and the DA is trying to shoot himself. That gun is
He's
clicking.
crying, just
Yes.
trying to shoot himself.
And I don't think I think this is the moment he kind of realizes who Arnold is, because everything's been happening so fucking fast. I don't think it registered who he was. And he's like, "It's you. I'm so sorry for everything that happened." He's trying to talk his way out of it. And
he's trying to be, a little squeezy little bitch,
Yeah.
just trying to, ease his way out.
And I love this because, again, this is good Arnold coming through. So he needs to justify whatever happens. He takes a revolver, puts a bullet in it, and hands it to this guy. And he goes, "Look, you're either going to go down for this or you're going to resign." Now, the resign part is you're going to fucking kill yourself like you were just
You're
trying
going to shoot yourself like you were trying. Yeah.
But you're also like, you just gave him a loaded gun. We all know what he's going to do. It's because Arnold knew what he was going to do. Because he jumps up and tries to shoot Arnold, and it gives Arnold the free pass to fucking turn around
self-defense,
and blow this guy away.
And it's a giant hole of blood squib coming out of his back.
Oh my God, it's so good.
God, it's great.
These last kills are amazing for them.
And it's just as good as I remember, like, the first time watching it, where I'm like, man, I remember this quarry scene being so awesome, and the shootout at the end, it's like, yep, it's still, like, nothing there has missed a beat for me of being just total badass.
This is one I recommend everyone to watch, but this is also another one of going, don't watch it all the time. Do it like that every 5 years, and this will keep that same impact every time you watch, because you'll forget things. You'll watch a regular Arnold movie and be like, I remember that.
There's a lot more plot to it, and we've kind of like skimped over it, because there's our sections where it's literally just developing like the story of what's happening with the mob, and Arnold trying to keep his cover not blown.
Well,
basically.
And there's a point Harry even flat out asks him, going, "Are you enjoying all this?" Because Arnold's like, "I like the clothes, I drive a nice car, I get treated well, I have a lot of free time," and he's kind of like, "Are you gonna flip, or this is going to be your life?" And then Arnold kind of plays it off. So there's always that, because we see new girl, no wife, new life. Even if he kills everyone, he could easily take this over and be his own monster type guy.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of subplot to this,
which is actually what Tulsa King is about. Now I get it.
There you go.
Stallone he watched Raw Deal and went, "I'm gonna be that character older.
I'm gonna be that old guy. That old guy.
I'll be old.
I would.
I'll do is I'll go back to the small town.
What's all this weed?
I'll be a gangster.
What's all marijuana? We called it the Mary Jane back when I was a kid.
Oh, it's legal now. Oh, that makes profits a little harder.
It's kind of legal, but we can kind of make it not. Okay.
You know what? I'll still do mafia things.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'll put a little mafia into the legalities of it. But so, and this movie also ends kind of weird.
Very weird
on a weird note that I don't know how I feel about it. There's part of me where I'm like, I like a feel good ending, but I'm also going, I just watched one of the grittiest fucking bloodiest battles I've seen in a movie in a while. And I don't know if I really want this in the movie, but
it's just bizarre. Yeah. Go for it.
But we see that Harry survived, and I don't have a problem that Harry survived.
No, I'm cool that Harry survived. This is great. That means Arnold gets off with it.
Yeah, exactly. So if Arnold wants to start his life back, he gets out. Yep. Harry is crippled, not fully paralyzed, but been crippled because he was shot in the legs.
He's in therapy, physical therapy,
and he's like, "Fuck it, I don't want to walk. You can't make me walk. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to be an accomplished cripple," is what he says. And so Arnold shows up. "Harry, look at you. You got to do this." He goes, "Guess what?" And he's like, "What?" He goes, "I got back with Amy, my wife, and it went really well because now I'm expecting my first child, and you need to be there. You got to be there to help him, to show me how to be a dad. I need you." And fucking Harry's just like, "I don't want to do it. This stupid fucking furnace won't stay lit." And I'm cussing as I'm trying to, then my kid yelled fudge because he lost all the lug nuts on my car. And I was just trying to, and then a leg lamp exploded in my house. And I don't want to walk anymore.
No, Harry, don't worry.
He's
You're
like,
gonna be his godfather.
yeah, Harry, I need you to be his godfather. You're going to walk. You're going to fucking do it. Do it now. Get up here.
Fine, I'll walk. And he takes a step.
You're doing it, Harry.
And he takes a step.
Oh, you're doing it so
Takes
good,
another
Harry.
step.
You got this. And then they
I
fucking
think they hug.
They hug it out. They hug it out.
And it freeze frames, credits in. And I'm like, okay, we don't show the wife.
No.
They're pregnant. You just took so much character development that would take way longer and just made it happen in literally 60 seconds, I think. It happened so fast.
However long I just did that, that's how long it took in the movie.
I think yours might have been a little longer.
Maybe a hair.
Some liberty.
Maybe a little bit, because we did go off a little bit there. But yeah, also, girlfriend takes off with money on airplane, gone. Out of the memory, gone. No idea what's left of the mob. Gone.
No idea.
Don't even
Because
care.
the guys from the beginning, those hitmen,
Never.
they're not in the fucking movie.
They never show back up.
No, so they're still out there.
I don't know how a movie with such a low budget went, yeah, we don't need you anymore. What do you mean you don't need me anymore?
What do you mean? I could be red shirt guy that falls into a rock quarry. No, we got a guy.
I didn't die in the beginning. I can come back. No. Yeah.
But I said, witness this. It was cool.
It was so fucking cool. Such a cool kill. But yeah, this ending is just like, the fuck is this? And I am torn because while I don't need it, I kind of like it.
It's one of those things where you're like, well, at least it isn't the Big Brown Beaver Band.
Very true. That's where Stallone would have went with this.
But what I will say, we didn't mention this. When he is in the quarry and he's, he's got the windshield off.
I know what you're going to say.
He puts in a cassette tape and you're like, fuck yeah. What are we about to hear while he goes and starts killing people?
AC/DC.
Yeah, like what's going to be this heavy guitar riff that's going to kick it off and just give you that like manly man, like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's Rolling Stones. It's just I can't get satisfaction and it doesn't feel right at all.
And he turns it up in the radio, but I swear to God, I think everyone in the quarry heard it. Because there's some guy in the Foreman trailer goes, you hear that? But he goes, nah, and shakes his head and goes, that's what he's doing.
Another guy who's up ahead going, I think we got company. And another guy going, I don't see anything on the walkie-talkie.
We ain't found shit.
All I know is if a car approached me with a machine gun and Rolling Stones is blaring out of it, I'm not going to be too scared. All I'm going to picture is like a person just doing some sort of dance, and moving it and gyrating his hips a lot. That's all.
That's so weird, but I love it. I don't care. Well, that's Raw Deal.
I also don't know what song to go with it. I'm like, I don't know at this point, In Excess. Like, I don't know.
Final Countdown, something like that. I don't know when any of these songs actually came out for this movie.
I don't know what all was out in 86.
Jefferson Starship or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is. He puts in the tape and then it's like, we built this city.
Aren't they in Chicago?
We built this city.
Why couldn't they play some Chicago?
Oh, because that would have been even worse. We're like, if you leave me now, you take away the very part of me.
Oh my God.
No, it could have been Asia, just He of the Moment.
Yep.
That I would have been down with, but like, all right.
I actually kind of want to see that cut now.
Yeah.
Anna, can we do that? I don't know what.
Yeah, can we do like tape cuts? Just keep putting music over whatever it is.
Whatever the scene is, just put that over there. We just want to see what fits better because I think that would.
Yeah,
that's how we're going to make our movie. So, all right, like I say, that was Raw Deal. Yeah, everybody needs to watch this. This is totally underrated.
Watch Raw Deal,
and
it's on Prime right now. It's free.
Yeah, just watch.
And honestly, it looks gorgeous. It really does.
I found out through a trailer there's a 4K rip of this. I need to find it. So I may have to add that to my collection. All right, let's do the things.
Yeah.
Leave anything for us?
Just bodies.
Body count. Body count. Body count. Body count.
That's pretty much what he does in this movie.
Yeah, basically.
41 people die.
I feel like it was going to be smaller, but it's still impressive.
It's still it's the small big, for
exactly
a one person siege on mobsters.
Yeah, exactly. I
yeah.
mean, we're dealing with local mob too, so it's not like they have all these henchmen for him to kill.
Exactly. So yeah, 41 people die in this. A lot of fucking bullets though. A lot
of bullets get used.
But yeah, there we go. All right, let's pick our favorite as if we have to guess.
You ever killed that?
Yeah, oh boy.
They were all bad.
All right, Nate, what's your favorite kill in Raw?
It's obviously the rock quarry guy falling into the rock crusher. As soon as that happened, I went, kill of the week. That's it. Like,
okay. Because
we can't even not bring it up. I was like, this one's just too good.
Okay, here's how we're going to do this. That is guaranteed the kill of the week. What's your second favorite kill of Raw?
Okay, what's my second favorite one?
It's the only way we're going to get anything else out of us.
God, that is a good one. What would the second one be? Because a lot of people are just getting shot. So what would be a good, like, personal? I'm going to go with the dump truck driver. Just because that you literally see it stop right as it's touching the trailer.
Yeah.
And it does feel like the police story moment, you know, with the gun being pulled on the bus. So yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay, that's fair. Mine was a toss-up between two, but I think we talked about it. But it's such a fucking good kill, and I haven't seen anyone do it again. It's the witness this kill. When they shoot that guy through the back of the head.
That's fair.
While watching in the mirror. My other one would have been the shotgun blast through the head mafia guy as he's running away, because it's just bloody as fuck.
Yeah.
But I think the witness, that line and holding him up to the mirror so he watches his own death, it's just cold as fuck, man.
It really is. And then to not have that guy show up again, it just feels like,
yeah,
he's doing something right. He's on a mission.
He's
doing something
he's
else.
On a covert thing, or that was right before his vacation was supposed to take halfway.
Exactly. Or he was 2 days from retirement.
I'm 2 days from mob retirement, which I think that means they kill you. I'm not 100% sure.
I think so.
I should have grabbed gun sounds for this, but let's rate Raw Deal. Those are Arnold punches in this movie. That
really is what they all sound like.
Added ADR of Arnold's punches. So, Nate, how many Al Leongs are you giving Raw Deal?
Look, I realize I gave this movie a little bit of shit throughout this episode, but I love it. I do recognize that it is the, forgotten. It's the Malcolm in the Middle of the Arnold movies. It's an 8. I really like this movie. Like, straight up, it's just fun. It's only like an hour and 40 some minutes, so it doesn't, and it's just a different vibe than what you're used to. So like, that's part of the enjoyment too, is just to see like Arnold did try to do something out of his range. This one just wasn't nearly as successful. But also when your follow up is Predator, that's not really fair.
And the one before it was Commando. So
yeah, it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I made 2 of the greatest action movies ever made.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Whoops. And then this one happened to fall in between them. If this one came before Commando, I think it would have been recognized more.
I think you're right. I think if this had come out before, but I think that was part of that movie picture deal he was stuck in. So he was just trying to get out of that. So yeah, 8's fair. 8's fair. And honestly, that was my score. I'm giving this 8 Al Leongs. It's not my favorite Arnold, but I really, really like this one.
Yeah, exactly. I have no regrets of watching this. It's like, I'm absolutely going to watch this again. Probably will be like 3 years from now, but
I really think this is one that's worth it to wait, because it's going to keep its impact. But it's a lot of fun. Also, fun fact, I didn't even bring this up, is I have a cool little thing here. I have a 2-pack.
Oh, look at that.
It's great value.
Why is Maximum Overdrive with Raw Deal?
Well, I will tell you, sir.
Because that makes
because
I
didn't even know this existed. But there is a link. Excuse me. There is a link between these 2 movies. And I'm friends with the person that's the link between these 2 movies. So my good
buddy,
what you're
about to say.
My good buddy Pat Miller, who is Joey in Maximum Overdrive, is also in the, how do I put this delicately and sensitively, the alternative lifestyle club scene as the one that they talk to, like the bartender, and then gets on the phone and calls the cops. That's Pat Miller dressed as someone else.
Nice.
I'm trying. I don't know what the right words to say. I know what word that was.
You're doing good.
Okay, making sure. Everyone should know what Charlie's saying. Alternative lifestyle. But Pat's in both movies, and he told me about this. He goes, and I think it's by the same film company, which is why they're able to do it. But he goes, I'm in both of these. So I have this.
I like to think it's like the only reason it exists is because of Pat.
Well,
like, oh, that guy's in this movie and he's in this one, so we'll just and it's you guys.
I also had Pat. I was like, well, I bought 2 of these off of eBay, and I was like, you got to sign them for me then. So yeah, that was something I didn't bring up during the thing because I wanted to show my DVD. But Pat Miller's in both of these. It's such
a weird double feature.
It's such a like he's a main character in Maximum Overdrive. It's Joey. He survives. But it's such a
so it's the same character in Raw Deal.
He's hiding from the trucks.
Yeah.
In Raw Deal. Trucks are never going to look for me here.
You're not going to believe it, guys. They were alive, and Emilio was there.
Pat wouldn't even use a blender at his other job. He's like,
But, sir, you have to blend the drinks. It's just a bar.
They're like, if anyone gets killed over here, it's now a hate crime. So,
yeah. What do you think about that, machines?
I keep wanting to say the word, and I'm just not gonna. You're not gonna get me.
But
to say
ATM just still says you are an asshole, even in the.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. So ATM just called me an asshole. Pat runs out the building.
Yeah, it's happening again.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I really, really like this movie. Everybody needs to go watch it. So a lot of fun. 8's all around. I'm here for it. This is it. This is officially.
This is the month of action has ended. Oh
man.
Oh, a 21 Eagle-y salute.
Okay, no, I don't have the budget for that.
next year.
People knew how much that one button click cost me. I'm in a lot of debt.
You better not leave Arnold off next year's month of action.
No, I definitely need someone to proofread my picks.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Finalize everything. But I gotta say, we're running out of Arnold movies. Okay,
we got Conan 1 and 2.
Conan 1 and 2.
Red Sonja.
Okay, we'll count Red Sonja, even though he's definitely
Terminator
a
1.
secondary character. First
Eraser.
Terminator. Oh, that's right. I did that on Action Elite. So yeah, we have Eraser still to go. Red Heat.
Yep.
Okay.
I guess we could do the 6th day if we're
I
bored.
want to do the 6th day.
I said if we're bored.
Damn it. I wish everyone would forget the 6th day existed.
He does make a good joke about going to fuck yourself after he kills one of his clones.
This is a good joke. But the
It's-
whole
it's-
movie's not worth one joke.
Nope.
It's really not. Oh, we got the villain that I wanted to make sure we. Okay, we got enough. We got enough Arnolds.
All right, we still got enough Arnold to spread for the next couple
got
years.
Some Arnolds. We're all right. We're all right. So, all right, everybody. Thank you so much for checking out the month of action. Nate, thanks for jumping in on here and helping me.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to miss this. I ran all the way to your house.
Yeah,
it was awful.
Might as well just do it. You know, we're already here. We're already.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go home now.
Yeah. You do realize now you have to walk because it's going to be a
expensive
expensive Uber. Really expensive Uber.
Also, it turns out the bus, you have to pay for that shit now.
We don't have a bus down here, sir. You got to Uber to a fucking bus. That's how.
Oh, damn it.
That's how out of the way I am, sir. That's not going to happen. All right. Yeah. And, everybody just keep following. So we are on Facebook at Give Me Back My Action Movies, the Facebook group. Give Me Back My Horror Movies, the Facebook group. We are both on Instagram under both of those. You can also follow the Scream Queen Anna on her Nerd at the Movies channel on Instagram. If you're unaware, we are putting all of these on YouTube now, so you get to see our smiling faces. So when I bust out props, you actually get to see them if you want to see what we're talking about. And I think I probably said this during the Rambo 3 episode, but we haven't recorded it yet. I am taking a brief hiatus for 2 weeks. I need a break. It's been a very, very busy month of action, and I think
you deserve it.
I think I've earned this.
You need that dad nap, that dad coma.
I need to just
but this time is you being like the father over 17 podcast, just try to make sure everything's going smoothly. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, I couldn't do this without everyone that's involved, but especially Anna and Dustin, who have been keeping up with all of the art posts and
They're
the
social media
videos.
gurus.
They are nailing it.
I don't get it. I don't know how they do it.
I don't either. I don't even know how to do half that stuff. But also, Joel, thank you so much for the artwork that you've put out. Everyone needs to be following him at B Movie Brain. You'll see the I'll probably, since this is the last day, I'll probably just go ahead and drop his artwork today too. So you'll see Raw Deal within the month of
Nice.
action. So yeah, it's been fantastic. Thank you to all the podcasts that I just listed off in the live read. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for joining us on this journey. But now I'm terrified because I got a feeling next year's going to be even bigger. So
Yeah, like at 17, you got to at least do like 34, right? You
I
got
know.
to double it.
Like I was expecting 8, and then it just
5.
5, and I'm 3 of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's-
like, oh, all right, cool, manageable.
That's how the math was mathing in my head, not 17, but I am so thankful for all of them. And if you're a podcast or a listener and you want to be in on where a lot of this happened, you need to be following Dissect That Film and get in on their Patreon. And then that will give you access to the Discord where all of this kind of started. That's where the idea turned into a flaming ball of fire and became this bigger month of action. So I'll quit rambling. Thank you guys so much. And we will see you in a couple of weeks, but there'll still be episodes from Pete and Anna, and maybe Nate. I've heard rumbles.
There might be some more, something cooking up over here on my side. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
So
give it a little teaser there.
we'll see y'all soon. Thanks so much.
That was one hell of an action sequence, soldier. I haven't seen shooting like that since the Battle of New Hope. The month of action couldn't have done it without you. Mission accomplished.